Hello and welcome back to our Range Specialist Hard Rogue Trader playthrough. I'm Shadow Coast and welcome to the channel. We're entering our first space battle, and I just realized I screwed up majorly here. I never assign people to posts, so we have no special moves or abilities. So that was dumb. We need to do that immediately after. So let's get to it without any of that. Let's see. If we go here, we can... Alright. Let's shoot him. Miss. Some ships are protected by shields. To deal damage to such an enemy, you must first pierce their shields. When facing an enemy ship equipped with shields, choose your angle of attack wisely and direct your fire to decide whether shields are weak or non-existent. The Rogue Trader's flagship is likewise protected by shields. Are weak and depleted, the ship will take damage. Flagship's damage shields do not recover at the start of the next turn. Instead, they can be restored by using the restart shields. However, we will have reduced movement speed and firing range if we elect to do that. Alright. Alright, before we do any of that, the flagship rams an enemy dealing damage. This damage is increased by 10% for each void ship movement point spent. The flagship is then slowed and able to use prow mounted weapons until the end of its turn. Oh, acceleration phase. Can we finish this guy? Oh, just out of range. Oh boy. Okay. Well, hold on. As we move here. Alright, we're gonna move here. And alright, let's hope. I don't know if we're gonna finish you off. Alright, this guy's angle is just too tight. Can we... Oh man. Alright, we just want to stay behind him. I think we are better off going there. Let's see if we can take... I thought there were 3, but it looks like there are only 2. Unless there's one that's just kind of waiting. Nice. Another one might... I thought he said 3, but I don't remember. Alright. You on your first Void combat? Rookie Skipper. Trophies. Ancient Machinery. 30% of Void. Scrap 32. We use that to repair. Okay. So... We... Hold on. We need to rectify this immediately. What does this do? Do we want you here? Allows the use of both abilities on one selected post for one turn. Oh, it shows us, how do we, alright, it shows us the number. So you 75%, 103%, 65, 35, 30, 75. Master of Hierix. Alright, Supreme Commander Cassia, your traits, that's okay. Warp Channeling, 60. Master of Drives, alright. Upgrades. Swing turn. Torpedo control. Components. We don't have any components. Upgrade hull. Upgrade RAM. Alright. I don't want to take anything off. 144. Okay. Alright, we're gonna call that good. What's here? Oh, okay. Lord Captain, the station's airlocks have been sealed from the inside. A Vox recording is stating that the priesthood of the Altar Templar Calixtus X-17 Sanctuary has no desire to communicate with the laity and are refusing to access to our guests on the basis of Adeptus Mechanicus' privilege of inviolability, granting them sole jurisdiction in other sacred sites. Alright. Scan the dead world. Mobile, did we get this? No, times 0. We don't have anything. Nothing, it's dead world. Drusus Blessing. Lord Captain, we have a flagship of the Drusus Blessing with a small escort dead ahead. They are requesting direct Vox channel, patching you through. Chartist Captain Asterius Thorfast. The Vox channel clicks, and after a brief pause, a dry, low voice hails you. Greetings, Lord Captain. I am honored to speak with the rogue trader of House Von Valencius. May your name be known through the ages. Chartist Captain Asterius Thorfos, bearer of a free charter of the merchant fleet. How can I be of service? What is your squadron doing here? We develop supply routes for Chartists. You see, my ship is a representative of the merchant fleet and is part of the Imperium territory. Yet we do not have a fixed charter-defined trade route. Our mission is to establish business contacts and voidfarers in need of regular ship repairs and those who are interested in specialized goods. Alright, let me see your components for purchase. Ooh, hold on. Wait, what's up with you? We didn't pick something for Pascal. Ooh. We'll figure that out later. I don't want to get distracted. Alright, where's reputation? Okay. This is our profit factor here. You can see how we got there. Imperial Navy, Drusians, Explorators, Fellowship of the Void. Explorators, we really hit hard. I want to take a look at your wares. Auger Array provides weight ship weapons with targeting data, granting 90% chance of 5% critical reduction. Plasma Drive provides 13 speed along the low. There are a lot of levels. I feel like, can we get to level 3? Oh, we have, you don't want weapons. So this is the Imperial Navy. They don't want anything to trade. Hmm. Alright, well... Alright, you have to receive new equipment and install it. Alright, so... Right target granting, so this one is worse. 11 speed, 13 speed, equip. Now, if we go here, show tradable, added cargo. Huh. Oh, here, it has to be here. Void trophies. Ah, thank you. From where do you source components you sell? Are you asking me to disclose your suppliers to you? Well, frankly, they come from both everywhere and nowhere. We get our wares either from lucky voidsmen who stumble upon an abandoned, dilapidated ship somewhere in a neighboring system, or from unlucky ones whose sorry tub arrives on Footfall in such a state that it's easier to take her apart than restore her. Alright, I would like to know more about the merchant fleet. For most part, all the Expanse has its fleets of different organizations and small flotillas of merchant ships. Uninterrupted communication between worlds is a matter of life and death at many outposts of humanity, so even in the stark corner of the Imperium, there are chartists and ships assigned to the various adeptus. Alas, the Expanse has next to no stable trade routes, so the job can be precarious at times. Then again, no one is more intimately familiar with the hardships of local commerce than a rogue trader. Over and out. Alright, so we have a few upgrades. Let's go ahead, land on Footfall, and get going. Your lordship, something sinister is unfolding among the survivors from Reichem and Norris. They have already seen several cases of evacuated refugees being found either dead or dying. All of them have been blinded using various means. I fear there's a reason to believe that there were agents of the cult among the people who came on board. Oh boy. I knew that Enanthenum would not fully release its hold on those doleful souls just yet. Let us march and drive them away. Alright, give me a proper report on the refugees. The serfs and the planetary wardens were assigned to two auxiliary lower decks, and commoners are riled up and frightened by the calamity, so they keep their senselessness in check. We only assign those of sound mind to work and pump sedative gas through the ventilations into the compartments holding the rest. The venerated Predator Electroid Dob Impulse 6 and his retinue took refuge in one of the engineering bays, or more accurately, barricaded themselves in. The wise servants of the Omnissiah are fearful beyond measure that ignorantly people might damage or offend their miraculous fusion reactor, so they cloister themselves in their own personal fortress. Alright, tell me more about the killings. 11 bodies have been found thus far. The first victim had their eyes burnt out with a gas torch. The second, an acid splash in their face. The third was found wandering around in on their last legs with a metal pin sticking out of their eye sockets. Oh my goodness. They died before we could interrogate them. The rest were killed and disfigured in similar ways, though through blinding. No trace of the killer's identity was found. Begin the interrogations. If I may interject, there's no need. The interrogations have already been conducted. I put the enforcers on alert as soon as the first body was discovered, though I decided not to disturb your lordship until I had the results. Well, now I do. They have already arrested, let's see, 4 perpetrators at the scenes of crimes that had yet to take place. Those are not murders. They are suicides. Explain yourself, Seneschal. The people we apprehended were about to blind themselves and end their own lives. I am confident that all who perished did the same. When questioned, they all said the same thing. They are haunted by the sight of the dying Raken Minoris. Even in their sleep, they still see the same horrific picture. So the sad wretches would do anything to make the nightmare stop. Alright. Um, Add a triple dose of sedatives to the rations of all Rakenians. Certainly, Lord Captain, except I'm afraid it's not just the refugees. Oh boy. 3 out of the 4 people arrested were members of the crew. They watched Raken and Norris die, and it left their minds scarred. We all bear the mark of the dark catastrophe, for it was the intention of the ruinous powers that branded our very souls. May the God Emperor have mercy on us. You were warned, your lordship. It is regrettable that you did not listen. Okay, well, consequences. You're playing Iconoclast. Alright, to the journal. Let's see what we have here. Wait for the completion of the ship's inspection. Astray. Argenta has something to discuss with the head of the Drushian mission. The bridge cocktail once belonged to Theodore von Pascal is sure that it can be used to decrypt the Alright, so before we do anything, we have this set. Let's go ahead. See what information we can gain. So we're Iconoclast and Dogmatic. Oh, we're focusing on Iconoclast because it's very hard to level up. I don't know why they don't give you more points. Like some of them are only +3, some are +15. We'll take a look at this here in a second. Where's my character? So we're level 2. Adherence. Because we're 52. Level 3 is 200. Level 5 is 550. So we have a long way to go. What's this thing? Maledictions. Ruinous powers remember those who witness death threat. Woe be any who draws eye upon the enemy. Duration permanent. I don't like that. Nice bottle of whiskey. We can't forget. Not that easy. We're gonna have to replace the portrait there. Taking the cock, Lord's personal cogitator. Shrine of Remembrance. Where are we clicking here? Alright. Bridge cogitator once upon the theater Pascal is sure that can be used to encrypt the discover database. Bridge on the way. Oh, well, it would be good if I read. I like all these weapons over here. Like the detail. Let's go here. Where is the bridge cogitator? Booby. His gun's tucked out. He's Cassius. Is this it? H630. Lord Captain, the machine spirit of this mechanism somewhere. Should you wish to awaken it, use the key of your blood. Who are you and what is your purpose here? My destination is IH630. The tech priest points his only mechadendrite at the machine beside him. The venerated Engineer Prime has entrusted this sacred mechanism into my care. It is now my duty to assist the rogue trader's understanding of the hallowed code. What is this blood key I'm supposed to use? The key you seek is the dynastic blood that runs in your veins. It is the only way to rouse cogitator's machine spirit. When you are ready to do so, place your hand into the mouth of the Guardian Servitor on the bested control panel. Alright. The servitor's powerful jaws close around your hand with a screeching clack. You feel the cold metal pierce your skin and draw blood. The vid screens in front of you flicker restlessly, filling with numerical combinations. Tech priest by the cogitator nods correctly. The sacred mechanism is awake and ready to receive your request, Lord Captain. Pascal has informed me that the system that was encrypted has encrypted data stored inside. I wish to know its contents. Without another word, the tech priest turns on to the cogitator. He raises his hand and a prayer of binary code pours from his Vox device. The servo motors in the bowels of the machine grow louder. Its undulating hums responding to its chant. Numerical combinations run down the screen. Alright, scanning. Scanning. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what that means. The machine spirit has discovered numerous critical errors. Data is damaged. The tech priest stops abruptly and the green glow of his visor narrows. Registering an attack segment, the machine spirit has spoken the words of Kiava Gamma and Dargonas hold certain data repositories. The mechanism is ready to provide the rotator with data keys that can unlock said repositories. What data repositories? That remains hidden. The encrypted databank belonged to the esteemed Theodora von Valencius. She was the only one who could have known about these repositories. Perhaps the former Engineer Prime could also have known. I'm going to say I accept his code. If I were to propose a hypothesis, it would be most prudent of a figure as eminent as a rotator to store classified data in receptacles most secure. How do I accept these keys? Input, Cadre Extreme Blinks. The gracious machine spirit is willing to transfer the data keys to the head of the house, Von Valencius, by means of an Hypodermic tattoo augment. If you are ready to accept the keys, place your hand inside the servitor's mouth. Okay, let's see here. Deep within the servitor's dark gullet, unseen burning hot needles pierce your wrist, but the sharp pain only lasts a moment. Elect 2 that has been placed inside your wrist should be enough to open the repository doors. I need to know more about the caches. Alright. Tech Priest Augment's fingers started in the control panel. The Omnissiah favors you. The machine spirit is willing to commence the calculation procedure that would restore the lost data. Restore the data of the cache located on Dargonis. Tech use succeeded. Oh, 0, so it's a guarantee. So you can see you're 100%. The machine hums louder until it lets out a responding crackle, then the sound stops and an unmoving numerical combination lights up on the screen. The tech priest synthesizes voice sounds almost concerned. The data has been restored, but it's only a single phrase. Litanies of the motive force. So we should remember that. That is all the sacred mechanism was able to salvage. I'm interested in Kiavagama. Alright, same thing. Blessed are the MSANDs. The repository at Kiavagama has a security system guarding it. The machine spirit has recovered a code that will allow you to disable the defenses. Alright. How the tech priest of the Adeptus Mechanicus been able to discern how the ship was able to start her warp engine? The engineers here spent hours pursuing the quest for knowledge in hopes of comprehending the nature of said miracle. May the Omnissiah's grace guide him in his journey. There's no doubt that it was a miracle sent by the Omnissiah as a manifestation of his will, yet the Engineer Prime managed to perceive some logical connection with the streams of data. I'm not privy to this connection, but the Engineer Prime will surely share this newly discovered knowledge with you in a detailed report. Alright, remind me who you are. Alright, so classified information, advanced Giavagama and Dargonis. We're gonna have to go find those first before anything else. Alright, Argenta. So let's go ahead and make landing in Footfall. Dock Alpha Row. Yeah, we'll accept that. You don't have Hendrix. I know Adira seems kind of weak early on, but at least late game, I depending if we spec her right, which I don't know if we have, she will be a beast. I've been mostly focusing on Argenta and our range specialist. We opted for Arch Militant. I should have swapped his weapons out in retrospect. Weird to be received. Oh, look, he's got the gun on his shoulder. That's so cool. Look at that detail right there. Plasma gun. I was wondering how he could holster a two-handed weapon just because he has mounted it. Liege representative, your lordship, forgive me for not welcoming you with appropriate obeisance. We were told that you would prefer to arrive on Footfall incognito, and so we were trying to attract as little attention as possible. I'm here on behalf of the Liege of Footfall, Lord of the name Takara. The Liege awaits the chance to speak with you at his residence, but if you happen to have other business to attend to, I can serve as your guide and tell you about the station. This is so familiar. Behind the amber-colored scattering of words of welcome, far less appealing hues lurk murky and diluted. Look at someone accustomed to lying and hiding their intentions. Someone's coming, and they're coming for us. Watch out, Lord Captain. Albert sighs casually and places his hand on his weapon. Alright. Who's coming? Judging by the voices, there's a lot of them, angry. They've got teeth, but they aren't that sharp. Their strength is their numbers. Pray, what are you talking about? What could you mean by such a cryptic pronounce? Oh.
How's this for a warm welcome?
You will beg for mercy,
Okay.
but I will grant none.
I will fight if I must.
I'm just kind of seeing Cassia Argenta. So, oh, there's a group over there. put you here. Where do we want Argenta? Kinda. Firing in that line. Oh. Well, we screwed that up. We should have upgraded you earlier. No, I want Argenta here. I want Pascal. Here, Adira. The front line, all allies in the front line gain 11% to armor, and all enemies suffers plus more damage from any source. Backline, all allies in the backline area gain plus 11 cover, efficiency, and dodge, plus 20.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Alright.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Strike is a
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Alright.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it.
Alright, we're gonna reload. Oh my goodness.
I go into the Emperor's light, for I am
Okay.
his chosen.
I did not see that coming.
It's as good as done. You should have thought twice before crossing me. Who if not me? Your end was inevitable.
Alright, I like how they're moving them all together. Alright, so Adira, if you come here and
There is
lightning
movement
these guys.
in the Empyrean. What an unfortunate turn of fate. Anything else? On it.
Alright. We're gonna hunt down the prey.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I took care of this one.
boy. I can't believe Argenta's already
Indeed.
down.
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
Request approved. Ability analysis successful. The
Oh no no no! We did not want to do that.
My prescience has failed me.
My goodness.
On it. Another enemy down.
Emperor, give me strength.
Ow.
Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Alright,
But of course. Farewell.
high momentum.
It will be done. You attack.
I don't like.
Indeed.
Don't like how Argenta went down so fast. That's an issue.
My vow is to serve. Vital functions successfully terminated.
Oh. Alright,
Running
use
binary
damage.
override.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I'll make it happen.
Alright, how do we... Versatility, only one stack. Fresh injury.
You should have thought twice before crossing me.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Oh boy. Emperor Protect, they killed every time I warned them, and then they all go, "Dear Emperor, our Lord and Savior, how could this have happened? Who could have thought?" Who are they? Your Lordship, they were Anvers, they're a gang, they're the worst, I'm telling you, they're scared of no one, not even Liege Shurtkora. This thing happen often, shooting yes, attacks on nobles, not very often, unless it's the Anvers, they're vicious. Not a week goes by without them killing or getting someone. Go report to the Liege. Alright, Lady Axe. Alright, we will take a combat shotgun. We will take a chainsword. All this other stuff, I think we can collect.
Let us
Alright,
not dawdle.
collect all. I'm gonna be that guy because we have We might go back and forth a couple times, depending. We have, I think we're gonna have a interesting go of it. As the arch militant, we're going to want to have a maybe a regular Void Dock Alpha Row. I think Pascal is gonna go assassin. I do like marking prey though. I don't know. We gotta decide who's AOE damage, who's single target damage. Uh, Unit Opticon 22 extends its official greetings and invites you to a synchronous convergence point, Dock Alpha Row, top communication discharge of contract led car Theta. Okay. Let's car Theta. I remember a contact from Theodora about something like that.
Is there money to be made?
Let's see here. There we go, Opticon 22. The tall hunch tech priest stares at you unblinkingly. Breathing mask conceals his gaunt features. The skin on his hands is a very sickly gray hue, while his augments show signs of combat damage and are plated in black chromium, giving him a general air of lugubriousness. Initiating identification procedure. This unit is defined as Logis Opticon 22, fully authorized representative, structural part of the Cognizance fleet, and the priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Access has been granted to the following options: information exchange, strengthening diplomatic links, trade deals, donations. Initiating official greeting procedure. Esteemed high value visitor, glory success to House Von Valancius. Requesting information exchange regarding contractual obligation, Logiscar Theta. Let's go on Opticon 22 exchange. Glances in a short sense of binaric signals for bowing their heads in satisfaction. Opticon 22 head bows noticeably lower than Pascal's. I received an invitation to a meeting. Confirmed I wish to discharge or reciprocally validate the mutual contractual obligation designated Logicar Theta. Under the contractual obligation in question 334761, turn cycles ago, the exploratory cognizance we received from representatives authorized units of the Von Valancius Dynasty a volume of high-grade Promethean equal to the fuel capacity of 6 Tantalian Void tankers. Receiving I didn't pay, compensate, remunerate, settle account. Should I go on, or is this enough synonyms? The stipulated payment reciprocal offering from the Cognizance Suite can be made to Von Valancius assets at the current time, after which a contractual obligation will be filled to archive. Confirm your status regarding the acceptance of payments. Alright. Wait, what? You will gain 5,000 with the Explorators. Nope, we want a mobile extractor. The request is accepted. The sacred machines, only 2. Okay, will be loaded into the hold of your vessel. The contractual obligation on security is concluded. Cognizance Fleet and thanks House Von Valancius for his cooperation. I seek the friendship. Recently, Adeptus Mechanicus is interested in considering expeditious cooperation with rogue traders. Under the terms of the Treaty of Mars, it's willing to provide services to the Von Valancius Dynasty. Party if service tasks can be raised if diplomatic links are strengthened. Cognizance Fleet will be glad unavailable to accept any samples of sacred technology. Blah blah blah. Reminder storage. So they want certain things. Alright, why do you want information on planets? Omnifacet study of the current expanse of the sacred mission, so we can show data slates on information traveling. Isn't this heresy? Cognizance finds it reasonable to believe it believes that forbidden knowledge in the hands of the laity causes destruction and violations that go against the omnicide as well. Weakness of mind and will unleash xenoheresy, which consumes laity whole. An example that demonstrates the outline pattern of void station in the system of Lagrange belt. According to the data available to the Cognizance Fleet, the heretics on the station have trade relations with Xenos for the sake of obtaining dangerous and pernicious technology. The destruction of these heretics is a high priority, but not high enough to demand immediate action. I want to make a trade deal. So medkit stims. Alright, deflection gloves. These gloves allow the wearer to parry melee attacks. With their parry melee attacks with their ranged weapon using ballistic silencer. Whoa. Alright, those mobile extractums, we cannot. Whenever the wearer hits the enemy with a Deadeye shot, it reduces the enemy's affliction by -1 and applies +1 exploit until the end of the. 15 to 19. This really grants the owner +2 toughness to medikit. It also grants toughness bonus after medikit. Okay. So we want to get to 8. Precise. We want precise last gun. 11 to 12. Can we get to 8? Reputation. Hmm. Alright, 3,000. 7. What do we want? Doesn't matter, we don't have the profit factor. So we'll take this. Take the stims. Take the medkits. Let me see here. Alright, let's go ahead and pick assassin. Tactical gloves. I don't think I'm gonna give
Rise
up
to the
tactical
top,
gloves
or get
what-
left in the dust.
Oh. Deflection gloves. What are your gloves? Wear deals +5 damage. When the wearer uses a running gun, they gain a bonus damage to their ranged attacks. Okay. Alright, by the way, we need to figure out. So I like this arc rifle, but Rebel sniper rifle that I shot 18 to 25. Ooh. Hold on, let's see. Alright. 18 to 25. Additional hit chance, 15% armor penetration, dodge reduction, rate of fire 1, range 15. Ooh. That's good, but I like the dodge reduction. This one, though, you're going to do burst fire. Kind of trade between them. So we have a lot of weapons. We're going to send a cargo because it's heretical. 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 And where damage weapons is reduced by. Okay. Alright. Anything else? I have some questions. Strange name. The extension you do is a custom edition made by the current unit designed to highlight the unit's unique personality. What is the Cognizance Fleet? The Cognizance Fleet is an exploratory fleet form produced by the Adeptus Mechanicus for the purpose of surveying, optionally conquering the Cronus Expanse. The fleet's core squadron is located in the data classified auxiliary echelons, and autonomous void vessels are operating throughout the entirety of the Cronus Expanse. May the emissarious favors be with my tech comrades. Are you our explorators? The unit functions as a senior planetary scout for the duration of data classified procedural cycles. It was distinguished with 3 promotions by 1 grade, the right to a Tier 2 sacred augmentation, a notation in the fleet-wide archives as a valuable unit. After a reconnaissance mission in the Tenarius system, this unit was promoted to the rank of Logis and transferred to Footfall in order to perform the function appropriate for its current status. My archive contains data in the reconnaissance of the Tenarius system and the associated social circumstances. I express my respect for a veteran and adherent of the fleet. Alright, so what happened in the Tenarius system? Data classified. What are you doing at Footfall? Residential representation, maintenance of the bureaucratic machine, management of the Kappa thread supply line, compilation of astrographic reconnaissance data. There was once a tech acolyte in Lady Theodore's retinue who knew a unique language of the esteemed tech priest. I only began to realize the value of his abilities after he'd been devoured by xenobeasts in some nondescript world. Do you have a translation? Opticon's Fleet 2's function can be conveyed through flesh speak as function as a fleet's diplomatic mission. Why are you here not in the prolonged communications with lay people of high social standing causes this unit to cause stress? Alright. Thank you. Alright, with that in mind, we are going to call this an episode. If you want to see more of our range specialist rogue trader playthrough, please be sure to drop a thumbs up and comment. Thanks so much for watching and hope to see you in future videos. Shadow Coast out.